Back here at home to WFMY News 2's Joseph Leonard. He has been keeping an eye on Lexington, Davidson County, also a large Republican concentration there. But Joseph, you said earlier you have not really seen many counter protests to the No Kings.
Yep, I got a new family. Are you hearing?
That's right, we haven't seen a lot of counter protesters, but we did move across the street just so you can get a better view of the crowd here in downtown Lexington. Now, most of them are congregating outside of the courthouse here. We've kind of seen that group shift a little bit towards down the road, a little bit to get out of the shade. It is hot out here. We've also seen several, or a few dozen people across the street of them also holding signs, chanting, and being a part of this protest. I'm going to let our photographer Raymar Thomas kind of just show you some scenes from here. The folks out here tell us they just want to be heard. They tell us they're concerned about the several national policies that President Trump is carrying out, mainly that focus on the ramping up of ICE deportations. People here are waving American flags. Some of them are waving pride flags. One of the signs here, I'm going to read it to you, that I saw earlier. It says resist. None of those signs reads unite for democracy. And that's what a lot of the people here feel that they're doing. They say they're uniting against an administration that they believe is working against their best interests. Now, this is part of that National Day of Action. There's thousands of these protests all across the country under that No Kings banner. Here in Lexington, it's been pretty steady. We've seen this crowd kind of trickle and grow over the past hour or so. Most of them are chanting No Kings over and over. Their voices are just really filling this block and a half here in downtown Lexington. The message from the protesters here is clear. They're accusing President Trump of what they believe is authoritarian behavior. They're taking issue with this crackdown on illegal immigration. It's pushed to ramp up those ICE deportations. And another of the main focus here is the response to the student demonstrations on college campuses. Organizers say it's stifling free speech. And while Davidson County has voted for President Trump in the last 3 elections, they've also been outspoken. We've seen several of these types of protests or similar protests during his first administration and now obviously in his second administration. We've also seen a lot of cars driving by honking, some of them in support and some of them honking obviously not in support of this protest. And like I just mentioned earlier, this protest is one of around 2,000 that we're seeing across the country. And here in Lexington, it's been very peaceful. There is a small group of counter protesters kind of on the side of the street here. There's been a gentleman driving up and down with a Make America Great Again flag. So we've seen some of those counter protests, but mostly the tension here is very low. We will continue to cover this demonstration live and online. Here live in Lexington, Joseph Leonard, WFMY News 2.